Adeshe yesan emmakwa babio Adom TV suni na wotwe dwumadie na wotwe na yede evremo ene efisa bi ye kopim se nundu ebebo no ensem ne yede atopono so omayim ahyebadwam ede edapono so sada so na eye omayi yesika sem ba bia yegina entoto ye wosempanifo ede gu akwan mu ye betumi ama nipa a wode wosika wura aman mu ema enwuma koso ema sikaba oman mu ene ema betumi akoso no ene ensema yede etopono so ene atorenchem kese we kura de atorenchem eye ntokwa Russia ene Ukraine for entemu no ebreba mu a na chese yede eno etu apo na make say Bernardo Donyako MPP amanyoko no communication team member ene nani so ade hunu so eso da ache takora de se yi a eno so ewom bi ena minua bema Naziru Mohammed so ebebe fia sei na yene no esiedwa NDC amanyoko no communication team member ena ezongo kokosie wo NDC amanyoko no mo no kasamafo emabon eno no ena meso midin akua boachiwe yadom ejedru akwaba
akua
boko de
I saw him for an no
asa
boko and I said last week we do birthday cake le bianca
ebi wo ho
okay ne bi am san come there me frɛ wa wa fa
we are sure
me frɛ wa and I want to sound number
wa na abo ho dawure sa no ne okay na enkita hodie mu tesɛn
abade adaromba ade pache ye tiatin carbon bia one my jaw my children so ye tiatin carbon bia mfiri honom ho wo hwen so a sabio ese baby for na enya na eguso aye bompa ma honom Russia for ne Ukraine ye bompa ma honom so apart from that there ohwe nyuma pa na nando danko akufo ado so e de aguso a all boap I na ye me wan wase papa or da na say on that because I know me free takrade it was around 7 no it was around 8 checking in about me here no so aba na me hwe papa na nanti no so abe Drew Takrade airport me hwe nanti pa adudi e de ato from honum na I na wan say that 15 years ana and nyuma power you could see say fresh ideas and ahoden bi wo ne mu ode ye ne nyuma Yankopon na yi na maye Yankopon na de na che oye nyuma pa de boa Ghana man ti dia me meka na se Ghana fo yemfa mpaebo ene abodichere right we should take time we should exercise patience ne yemfa entai na nado danko akufo ado ene MPP fo achi ne nyuma pa na me nim se bibia be koso yi
kakra menim se efia so ye hwe amnone ensem so na no nkrata wode ebetu dwa Ukraine and Russia man no entem nenso ye yi egu firi mu a ye yi adesuafo over 1000 ye say wonu mu ya na che say ehu abam emma ewom memma ewom ye say bi kura etumi ananti afi Ukraine wabedru Poland man mu hwe say kwan ya ye betumi afa so ede wabedru oman Ghana mu santokwa yi ne emu nsem ejadru
ekwe hu sa ntokwa we anyway ma memfa enchia ma Ghana fo a ana wo se ma enchia Ghana fo me enchia Ghana fo agibrehwe ya no pay meche MPP amanyeko Takrade ya started your internal elections ebeto nkrama wonum se oma bibia nya agibrehwe elections wo ye den onya no smooth
so matter forms ya na
meaning so ma pick forms but as to say we be toy na want to there I have no fact to that and tie beto to ashe say my process no enya adwobro internal elections enye popo bia nti e beto to ashe bia so ma you see with the issue na eda honum sisi ano eyi enye ntokwa a ehya ase ene eye tititititi ntokwa eye tititititi ntokwa ena ase ama ne hom so na o hwe kakra yeti I think this is the third or fourth day and it reasons in tier Putin and then in Crawford Russia for atwashe Ukraine for so one person one show one maseno me kakra me mate no me hu say senka me madwene no senka me nko ade nka me semfa so bi ani so because we share section of another parts of Ukraine onom ben Russia border na area honum no ono want 50% every so ono me Russia for and 50% so free so me Ukraine for na sa 50% na mo free so me Russia for no person ono to ho koka Russia for and na Ukraine for so em free say mo kan ho na ye mamotemo ho a ede ntawantawa ne ade beba and na papa a office na basa mu adin eye Putin and so say what tete me manfo me question is ede na kire so mo ye wo manfo ye ne wo ka kasakoro ye nte wo man mu boda ekura ye te so ne ye ne wo bohye na wo adwene ne say wo ye me manfo enti Ukraine for tete ono. These are some of the things that this antokoi asanko Kenya mu edeba sabiu wo hwe amaya edu a wonom ho adin ewo se I from asrafo ana sojafo omonwo akode ene kodie wetimi de se o man na o kan o fa first na Russia kan no wakukuru abasa ni nua ne hamade kwa koku Ukraine omododo yesey ahode ben kra no wonom omso ho eden de omso kuta ba ye kan first na omonim bi what you say
sani wo kan omo ho eden kra Ukraine for ho eden kra omo nto Russia ba me gidi sa nu nti ene ye don ikuo etoda Ghana say wo kan ekowase ewom ansa ne aba eyusu yewom eti sa man yi a ye kan no ekuhodo amanya hodo atwa wo ho ahia enhyehyɛ ya mpanimfo ye asɔwasene wotie US for de ne wone ye de wano atwuma wo hwɛ a omoso ewo amenone ne obo ne ewo nkyɛn no wo boa sentokwa na etu obetwa
ekua sɛme wo tie me pa ne de me ma hwɛ de ma kan akwa kodura me fi so omayi nama omayi Ukraine nama ehefo na eyi nama NATO America de ne allies ne nyame fi so omayi nama kasa dodo no but you see America for timi ascension Russia for in a way wo hwɛ sisi a Russian omo currency no depreciate abafom Putin ma asset wo US omo de onom sa atoso omo banks a omo nye adwuma sisi a but emfa hwe na koma aiding Putin akoma aiding ono se wo a wonim na wo beka bi no o de na asem beba so nti de nko na Ukraine for de aye na me hu se bibi wo ho
eno ho asem de beba so ekire da achi bi yen hwe ye ya de hye no ewom wo na dru sabri a yese ne ewo su esu naniwa Ghana fo bi ewo ho adesuafo ye wo ho yese sa adesuafo no nko aye over 1000 a nipa bi so be wo ho e bi anye school nti no okoye omo so akobo omo sesen wo ho yense oman Ghana nhyehyɛ ye ayeye ne ye de aboy ade hye no ho eban aban a wote so Bernard
ekua wo say mahu communicate be circulate wo menya sure say be MPP platform person because enye MPP for man ko an go ho Ghana for man ene wo ho ti menya sure say akwachi say wo was communicate ne bi so na say wo fi say encourage also circulate say be no credit look
and we fi
me hu MPP platform me wa be kan ho asem omama one doctor be contact amane address our Ukraine
Ghana ni doctor
yes Ghana ni doctor no more money details no more the numbers are to say well we need mo bia or Ukraine or Ghana ni officer no watch just send the contact to them they should get in touch me friend madam for back medical school Ukraine and I'm a forward the man and he was so glad because no so akwa that train station or say omon nanti free care echo train station from there to the place is about 4 hours no more nanti and it's one of the safest place somebody to me because I'm to bomb na it's me emma honum underground honum no that's the metro station honum nti omoko honum na no mo nya contact bia numbers na no mo one your friend is saying students leaders no omo numbers na no mo na no mo ne omo communicate but to get the number and also circulated their money now for and they called the man picked and all reach out to them look Ghana ban ain't even for plane enko at this material moment enko evacuate on free because the airspace is not safe abia na passenger plane echo one be hu say abia no so ba be attack afane bi and as enti sa krampo na bia in the course of omo to omo bomb na akwa crash another disaster enti de ebetimi ayes and as de yen ebetimi ayene say yen sending numbers in famo meaning say enye the whole of Ukraine and asa ntokwa ni a section of it there wo hwe omo target na mainly Kiev capital town and they should move out of omoni Poland eboshie omoni Hungary eboshie. They should move closer to those areas, you know. Then they can cross. It will not be difficult for them to cross to Hungary, Poland, and include Kayana, Akano. So we move it to Hona. We have other agencies who are they are Ghanaians, ambassadors, and the consulate who are supported. And so I get in touch with those around the borders. So more cross here, they will be able to pick them from there into a because our casa what's not Ukraine now buying the plane about phone. You know, car ain't even drive on farm train ain't even the only thing and it's a cross the border no, to the nearest place no about phone. So and move it to the train station. No. Train no a check and sana aba due to situation, you know, and also monitor and sana aba because on person kunya accident now because look. So first na F100 and it me for 300. She say for 300 and it's understandable. Omo yesterday be obia ho abetimi atono aha no and enya Ghana for nso nko a into one mo kwa because no me madam for nka so say chale ye ba ye nya abotre because na train delay for about 2 hours into ye mu be sanso san ye chi but omo kwa na train san buy and na Ghana for ni bi enya omo mu nya abotre no enya train no omo for na omo cross omo edu omo ko na omo cross to Poland, ebiko Hungary. Eti
near obetumi across aba Poland and as Hungary ne de Ghana banya yen hyehyɛ ya ye do omo beba so person oba Ghana ye de bedru.
Yeah, of course because untimi nkasa wo kwa kwotena. We dey now dey kwa kwotena. And it will be better say obeba fie. No aba be arrange wo na ekɔ jo ho a no must because menene kasa no ka chem say Ukraine for na omo ne omo school ni nyina. Ya mo bia yin niema kofie. Obia kofie. Nti wo to what na why dey.
Yo, me na wase. Ye nya hu hyehyɛ ya mpanifo yi bi die na ɛsɛ nkakra if say ye wo man bi wo hɔ no mo a sɛ wɔde hye baako ɛkɔka baabi a kwan bi on bɛfa so on bɛyi na firi wo adra BBC bia no wɔbɛyɛ eti sɛ mpanifo so wɔyɛ hyehyɛ ya yɛhwɛ ni mu ɛne ne besi akyi yɛnti nsim rahye badwam na wɔtwe ɛne speaker wotie ne nkasa yɛ mu edru baabi a ebufuo wom MPsa won ma house ho ma adwuma nkoso mo a emrahye badwani ofiri mu amanyoko no dom kwabenya wo se omanfo keka se me makoka ne kasa fidie bi so se woje akwanya na se wasere kwan ya firi me ho ena odi atu kwan enye nokore na MPs kuro mo ma house ha sei no me de mani be kɔ ho no mo ni address saa enema no minim mamanyoko no edian se na obi bisa se emrahye badwani ma dom kwabenya wo hefa ni ekoso no mo dia na mo beka fa ho.
Yeah, my whole right honorable speaker Babin my whole nsembia purported to have come from his outfit say on man honorable Sarah Adwasafo kwan say ontu kwan no onko but prior to that you know me who so say Sebio on health grounds and she was granted that permission Oh, one of the platforms and so. Yes, on health grounds, and she was granted.
Bamra shebedwafo ni wadwuma yemu a enye platforms asem eye ukomra shebedwam ho no mo a omo order paper kwan ya obefa so aye omo adwuma vote of proceedings ne ne omo ye no ewom MPs no wo a wabafie ho no mo ye omo a mo baaye mo ama na mo sere kwan mu ama na mansere kwan no ewo ho no mo eno na MP shebedwama cha me ka say wo kosa nkrata ni nyina mu a ni din wo omo a omama na omansere kwan no emu
nti omo ye ne den
eno nti na mi bisa mo say mo mama nyuku no mache se mo mra shebedwani no owo hefa because ni omo ye ne den na mka cha o say ombehwe na omo address sa problem no if say omo the constitution na ye adwuma or absenting no more than 15
working days
yeah was a privileges committee na was ye de no ko kwan ye was omo de no fa so no eno wo omo ho ba mo so as a party no mo mama nyoko no na mo de na gina mo ticket so e wo dom kwabenya eti mo de ye ne sei
who say ya candy for no de enim ne lawyer human right lawyer kase pa wo man yi mu e wo wiase afa na nyina na nanado dan kwaku fa do be fo akonya no ka kire Ghana fo nyina se wono no won so sebe nsem hunu so wo na dwumam wo na se anasa wo kana mamu hu na ukoye bone bi security agencies to nsafro anasa appropriate quarters to nsafro se brania hwehwe won se mo ono won shelde obi ja wo se ko ukọ na so ho so a obeba abaye wodwuma na so ukọ na se bo dia ene wan kasa wodantase ma on so sana ya yedi na nado dan kwakufu ado echi no ye nyina ya gidi now in MPP ye dey name say or standing the ticket of MPP I represent the people, the good people of Dom Kwabenya ye ni problem oye member odi anim odi Dom Kwabenya for anim on the ticket of MPP into a MPP who MPP is recognized so that the fact is so MPP who doesn't mean that we control her. The fact is of what parliament or representing MPP any Dom Kwabenya no doesn't mean say control no. The private life now Dom Kwabenya no the parliament no or one there are rules and regulations that governs parliament and it's a move free say why ya de na se wan twa ne year I mean rakwa mo fan fast way what you say we have rules and regulations that governs every institution I mean organization and it's a move free say wanye ne year I mean the rules are there mo fan fast so what man say na do dan kwaku for the MPP for there we do not mingle ourselves in such say you be call any rules no we don't believe in that
ba mo party no mu no say mu de obi gina manam se Bernardo Nyako ye de wo gina takrade se nei se nkasa na tie na se adwuma no a party na hwesa obeye amatima sustain seat no wakọ parliament onomo ye hu ho constituency for bob na mo party no in your constitution amode ye adwuma no bibia ni ho no mo amutumi de ye se nipa no anase bi kura mo bisa no ma communicate to nipa na wo constituency won say oh ebi amomra hye badwani no we na ekoso just to say mo be maintain seat no eno party ni mu ni hweye o
kura say kasi ye ne hweye na ye abranya me en kasi ye ne hweye o ye ne ya reach out to only so a minister gender yes they are reaching out to her now or seek permission from the appropriate quarters to go and seek yes in the bar yare more oko America ko pay surgery a whole lot of issues what you say they may no any party no say was seeking permission from the appropriate quarters to go and seek for health assistance for neba that is what we know what you say and yes be sorry and oja ho no koye enunti na amampanyini ankasa granted because she's serving under the leadership of Nnawotwe Yi into one sorry and free work no sorry koye she shared that painful get in touch with her yatitin sem bebre but you see ebi muti radio so can sem for say why say that is not the stand of MPP ye nim say parliamentary no be representing party no e wo mrahye bedwam ogina Dom Kwabenya for enim ono so e bo na dwuma na bibi nti eno oni parliament but we know that she's coming to parliament very soon yes
soon no yedabe
oh ebetimi ayo china chi but we know that she's coming to parliament
Abisanfo yegu so Adom TV na Nnawotwe Yi Asempa FM 94.7 FM so yedem live e wo hono ene wo ba YouTube abetumi ahwe live Adom TV live on YouTube ubetumi ahwe na wadwenche wodi bi ato hono mo NDC amanyoko no anamsi ni oye communication team member zongo kokosi e wo NDC amanyoko no mo so no kasamafo emabon Naziru Mohammed Edufia ha Naziru akwaba
yenia
Alhamdulillah. Nyane wanwene gu bo no nya asem ketwa. Ya jeni ya odi gu bo nya asem ketwa.
With your anchor hole and the storms of life.
Enti
as the Nnawotwe Yi remain the president.
Say ship no kwa anchor no bobo. Hodi.
And I think I said, would your uncle hold?
Oh, would you hold nearby one day and I hold it? Yeah, more aquabe, Yakaja Gumanisa, and I shall see a free and my bedroom, Tiawa on Ukraine, Russia, Nafe, Yentis, my bedroom, and Koyeni.
Well, Ukraine, Russia, they make us as a country, say, yeah, members of NATO. NATO, so I'm if you are suffering in a position, let's just say, yes, your position on because any contrary position as
NATO
member selected country of NATO. Inti yenina ebeka say adia Russia ye no enye bibia ebe asumdie bebre ewiase afade nyina me de bia beka say ntokwa ye start a utimu sene ye start na emo sene ye bewie no empre bebre no na eye de wo ho wiase bibia strategic location of Russia, strategic supplies or the Europe in the Keka in terms of gas in your man will be affected. Let's just say there's going to be a major shake-up again in the face of the world economic outlook. In the Kenya na you say Yankopon Kasa Ebebemuna for me started to say China and other countries, are backing the NATO position, say Russia and China. Me jidi say BBI betimi as yesiano in term. As I say, it is becoming more and more say Russia is on its own. In front of when you can't survive in any war situation like that. Back to Parliament of Ghana. When him say democracy here can democracy kabima minkebi nyina ne fapem se oman no ebewo mrahye bedwafi oman bia ni mrahye bedwafi no yentimi enka se sa oman no democratic na emom ye wo aman hohoro a ebia omuni wo hwe ye verse senior governance systems rete say a coup, say a monarch, say a dain, wouldn't say president there, executive, Ubenya the judiciary, Ubenya the media in any form of it, media be some form of media, if you go to Iran, Iraq, even the most autocratic countries, media name Mrashebi Dwefi any hunting intimate influencer or my whole democratic. Inti mrahye bedwefie eye bibia ye very important to obi biara ono de officer opeso obo democracy ho ban inti se bibi to chiba mrahye bedwefie a na eye assault to the democracy ye nyina ye protect no. I say so because say yeti o man na say obi timi ehyenebo e ka say member parliament na asema media me fi say obi kura ti be betimi di na court ne constituency no say me soma o say ko represent me na want to me and represent me menim the ntia won represent me but niema the situation with Adwoasafo no abeye ne wo ho no ene say yes indeed MPP for epe vote no epe numbers no just so they can pass their e-levy until omba no won't Ghanaians also think say Ononso doesn't support e-levy? It's a possibility. I remember, men support men gin this a buying way bet me e-levy at the abo of Ghana or mojo mubedi. It could mean that. It could also mean say Ombano in Shishabi or on said this is the time I would bet me the buying because we are buying a buying or car someone or to be tuned to show no was better free. Obia be hunu sa with this abai. I can give you several examples, even in Parliament alone. Today, the second Deputy Speaker of Parliament, oye MPP ni mapa, MPP for Pamo. Nanado danko akufado, ebi ne mutum, enye me na America, enye se ye propaganda ya nade, obi ne mutum, eka se, sa papa na de, MPP ni ono ne abai no, they don't have anything to do with him. Ye wie ye na enye omona na omopa na cho. Yes, Deputy Speaker can woman. Inti Abayano, so Adia open and now I could be because Abayano has become so weak. to the extent so be sorry and you on because my team penny will be brave. What happened to Otiko Jaba is the same issue of appointment. So there is no central authority. That is the message to every discerning mind now, owning politics, any governance. Say Abino doesn't have control over its own people. To even say something way better one, the way better one, I say akwe busia chenfa. Obia sorry ya.
Say na wo kan na you. Say Abino ni control no. Na wa me ate ase say ye ka any democratic state ebetumi aka say on my way adekabimam ka bia mamu atwemu a wo mra hye badwa no eye central point di mu akotene. Eti emra hye badwa no ye say monyam adwuma executive no wo de ansa na judiciary no ni media ne aka no so abeba. Enei se me fan say aban no ye weak se ne wo Kenya emra hye badwa no won hyehyeye constitution no ne ka fa say se emra hye badwa ni bi amma enne maako edunu mu a dia na sese ye de ye no emra hye badwa mu achi amehina agi atum say wansere kwan ya mfiri me honomo enti ne ye te ho ye den emra hye badwa no soso mfonso oni ho.
In America, say, what they are some at ourselves, because that is exactly what should happen. Yet, young cranny, because you who saw my opinion, Casancasa Chocrata, Emma, Sa Mrashebedra, Nino, Yakan, who has some to say, Honorable Adwasafo. Say, Wamana Quine, say, Uncle Nabu Trio, and Yadi Obey, you be our umbra, and beg the position. Oh, my opinion, Casana Troy. Or trust Uncle Edu Obey. Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course, that is what my opinion said. Ama meno etiho ene say MPP for my atia say ade oye no enye womo pe ana the constituency for no. Then we begin to ask fundamental question. Why mu ene beboa yema ya achieve the objective of finding out the reason why I own you. Ba ko sorry here a obo homebody kakra eye Kennedy Ajepon. Kennedy Ajepon kasa no walk no. Honorable Kennedy Ajepon obepie mu say sikan ni nyoma nyina ne nemu. Don't you think we must investigate the money immediately? Kura answer ye hu the entire womba because we are talking E-levy. Ye kase or mine is going into a crunch. Ye anhwe ya sika kura into me. Don't you think we must investigate that? Beyond that, now what besides Kennedy Ajepon ankasa what is his record in the parliament? Today, we are being told by no less a person, by ranking member foreign affairs for the minority, Honorable Okujato Ablakwa, that one kasa or kasa ye Kennedy Ajepon ni womo mokeka ho for 82 days. No money parliament without the permission of parliament. 82 above 2 months. Above busu mi. Sika ye kan ho sense mi. We were here when the first attempt to push the E-levy. Womo ko fa Kennedy Ajepon free first abuchiri ebaye. Abaye no ni twa.
Wadansi HSA aban ni twa ye wen. Sa aban ni twa ni plane ticket de na.
Ya Kennedy Ajepon ko say yan ono kwa. Omo do so aban no ko fa won baye just to push certain agenda in parliament.
Enu na media bi sa o say who from narration a wo ye say executive no e ho no mo ato sin to abem o ye wika enka ne ye nimu ne say Ghana fo anya rehemu e wo amamuo no mu ye say yempe nipa po a beba say emrahye bedwa no majority will have their way na minority have their say eti ya to amade na pai ye nyame ya adom ya say nyamrahye bedwa mu achi amehina wono so free minority no mu etika bibia ni a ene parliament or why na ya take action ni e wo say ye aye but still no aye take action na say speaker lament members lament here say why na ye mlemu no
you be blaming the leadership of the majority in parliament so
majority in parliament
yes you be blaming on leadership I'm giving you the reason they say who they say nyoma bebri wo ho a eyan hyehyeye wo parliament on Adwasafo the leadership of the MPP and the leadership of the majority twisting to favor her. And then say we're starting so at the year, then we have to blame you. Let me give you a typical example. If you are the history of parliament, you cannot go to ECOWAS parliament. Wabra ukra your friends saying ministerial appointment. I can give you several examples how Yakubu Ogede the late and refusee ministerial appointment under Kufuor just to maintain her ECOWAS parliament membership. I remember Honorable Tenya Uno, maybe a Tremo and the Melsa, young man appointment. I will also back and say, no, the ECOWAS, your friends saying, Parliament, no one, is equally like a minister in Ghana, even beyond a minister. To the extent that Awa Yakubu denied it because she said ECOWAS parliament is superior to even a certain minister, a cabinet minister, in your opinion. And the conventions in our parliament, you know, Okosa ECOWAS parliament, in fact, minister and Tanso and Maubu. But Adwasafo, when she was at ECOWAS parliament, we must sign the procurement, Eka Human, essentially, and the deputy majority leader. Emma when in a minority no raise issues in parliament that the conventions that are more saying on or Chinebi Ebeba. We raise our objections.
And when you know, yeah, and in parliament and 7 parliament in every year, no 8 parliament and Ghana for and may say 7 parliament, you know, changes about. Speaker Frimo Mama Yukumu and Abba, Adian Sumua Pai. It is a still Musumun to me, Muayania. Not okay, young mama leadership where one majority some war, Namrasebe Machia Mehene, and the most side the Noah, Nipenim Samube Somama Niamako Yenosway. Oh, court Mashebe Fear. You want to say, yes, a charming in an over. Bound to be 50 precope one epim and proposing motion and fan to board on two. Even the majority, the leader becomes automatically government business, leader of government business in the house and in the account. You prepare motion and you back in kind order paper. Woman or mobile, they are braying our parliament. Indeed, Mrashebe fee of a chairman, you know, into being funny to me and Cassa or Betun will be out, so just will be a reporting. Good. Now, so we person also or report here. Mr. Remy Bissau. As I sit today, me and me a minority. Me war e-levy issue. Ghana for bro, almost say my impasse. I'm handling it. Me war parliament. I say yeah, them 6, and them 9. Say speaker sorry now deputy speaker person on also be chairman now science co-vote and protecting that. Me cry meti he me members of parliament no ne ya chi we the police station or china na the way court or china ya issue order say we free parliament in the I'm working on all this. Not men sign so lackadaisically and laxatively. Enyamre and sign court reporter I just have to say on parliament my MPP. Do you think we are getting serious? We are not. Muni adaje. Adaje ready. Me be kokati stress speaker say I just have on parliament. Muni adaje. Say adaje dey be bi. Mom side no muni adaje minority side no muni adaje. Adaje e wono ene say e-levy ene sikadada ne ye say COVID levy any COVID sika ye jeje ye no e bia fa baby ye adaje e wono ye dey koye sa investigation no ama Ghana fo nya hu sika na amanfo fa di no ye dey aba ama Ghana ho enya ho mfaso enye adwasafo ho na ye ba tira se aka say wamba parliament ndi ye ko report ya ma parliament adwasafo wo no constituents and am say omo raise issues the constituents no MPP fo oti MPP fo ankasa raise issues. I heard MPP executives mu communicators I mean wo tena ho a wo mu raise issues aka kire MPP fo say send ya mo ye no parliament mo sign back constituency ye nyina ye ka kire mo say anka mo maye ma competition ye say the former speaker of parliament ne ba no Makokwe ye de ne ba say anka mo maye nsesa adwasafo na party ni nyina aka bo mu. I remember Osowusu was there. If I say the Japan party pay for no more koye ni omo beye bia omo de adwasafo with 6 votes. No omo de bre Ghana phobium to represent the people of the Omekwabida. In all this what have I caused as NDC for me to also leave the good people of Ghana, leave the most important issue. Now me kwako deal with the trivia. I can't do that. We are not talking about adwasafo say adwasafo ne yi na si ho ne yeka. The parliament as an institution no so on betumi aye omadwuma so on kokra no betumi ahya setena say ewo omadwuma e so omutumi form quorum nipa dodo a wo hia ansa no waye adwuma no senya adwasafo nko mo member ranking member on foreign affairs okujeto asem okan na say enya adwa nko absenteeism no enye ono nko edoso eti say empanimfo antumi anhwe address SARS problem no a day will come and show you business of the house from to me nyadwuma no because nipa do ni o tinya adwa asem say adwa de na ye kan say uni adwa ho adaje ni eni adwa ho adaje o
it's parliament betwase that we have sat in this parliament 8 parliament here okay ade ba ko esronko no ne say we have an entire constituency in Ghana, one representation on in that parliament. Yes, sir, for Santrofi, Elolobi, and Akpafufu. One representation in this parliament. By parliament, and also, one the one and cow mass amount. Not the Mukabina, ya wasty, Sikai, Bibia, elected member of parliament, and by Asama and the minister, and the party, and they say, Uncle any or pair, men a member with Steve, where one to one about. They don't even have representation because I just have put here, but they say a constituency executives raising issues to the extent so one more core ministries in only the Ekeka home aquatic development and Sepata at the bread what constituency, even in the absence of one more member of parliament. Into South one's way. Are we so concerned about Ghanaians? Domoko Abenyafo, South one or Mohine Susun. Into Omoya Ghana for. This is the situation. So how do we leave the most important thing and go be dealing with the trivial? Those are the trivials. Well, people for Ankasa can take a decision. I'm right now Pamu will be to say Afoko. Then why has he done something to this extent to deny and hold government to ransom? But some more Pamu Afoko. I didn't know Mami we yem Pamu. What is so special about her? You see, me Trasekra and zero me argument on Adwasapo. It is the parliament as an institution. Issues now a free urban is an assault to democracy. Mumma ye interest and ye be parliament and be denied. So the last 2 weeks I had issues of some pages, some signatures in the Ekeka home with regards to honorable OPK, ne womo kano say issue be womo de call motion be ma almost saying your money almost saying. Do you know the implication of that thing? It is becoming one too many. Send your MPP for as a political party. Are you imagine say parliament there? Umu say no and a better Ghana for. Into a mobile biara one more best parliament. Let us put it on record, everyone. And I say this and challenge anybody who is in Ghana who can tell me that this is not true. That in Parliament of Ghana today, and Gwasi Tari and Parliament, who ever Pimunda Yentimi MP Pamphry, say a sitting member of Parliament or MPP took a Brubone to a Butri Mayetrim. Sitting member of Parliament. Assault to Parliament. Why is MPP deliberately determined? Say, when we go in Parliament today, I've told you the importance of Parliament in every democracy.
If Parliament if Parliament a free night and I do the Sioma or Mama and for a quarter hour, my dear chin, near Caesar and a journal, your mobepa hotel. Ye nye bio ene ni abesi nne no ye betumi aka yi mo mafiri mo say parliament ne say ni maguase a both sides NDC MPP ne e wo twe speaker akonwa ne e wo fa ballot papers hye nanum o hwe ne e chese ntokwa e koso ho no ye betumi aka atwetwa mu sa wo me nhwe na asem no ne po no say emrahye badwa no say na wo se hwe ye no e say speaker Nnawotwe ni nsem okaye no oka na omo ankasa de ebu omo fo se ya nso ye nyina ye na so anya dwuma bosome miensa chiri no anhwe ye kura sika wo se ye de tua adwuma e foka ye nya na so onu ahu se omo adwuma omo ye ne sinto wom eniema nkoyie etie no wo de kwa kwesi na na ne odi nu bone kwan ya wo se ye fa so na ye ma mrahye bedwa ni gina no na ziru bohona memfa unsi na menko nu abema so
exactly me strategic management kakra omo chere me say opese o solve a problem this is a problem I say the cause of the problem cause of the problem solving the problem becomes easy but when who cause of the problem now we try to be solving the problem and we are firefighting the problem will even consume you yourself so let's find the cause of the problem. I am putting it here say for a sitting member of parliament to take hard drugs, I've never seen some in any parliament of the world.
If parliament,
Parliament of the Republic of Ghana, be it first or second. Kwame Nkrumah was president of Ghana. For the Republic of Ghana in 1957, he still remained a former president of the Republic of Ghana. Is it first or second or eighth parliament? Bastardization of parliament is parliament.
Team member. Odonya kotia wana fe yenti ensi kwan ya befa so yesika semu o hwe ensemo na zero akan ni nyina odi ahonwan ya nanka opeso kan semba wantimi anka
I feel bad now they about majority. So first, not mostly a majority, but thankfully to God, I admit to say a majority. Praise be to God. Now, he's trying to tell the good people of Ghana, say, right speaker a week. That is exactly what he's trying to say. Because, okay, I said there are rules and regulations governing every institution. And he is the leader. Your majority side and your minority, but they all subject to speaker. So what I say? A ban is saying, and a papa when you matifi. You say a number prior profinity. Would say the Mashibja phony be can. Clearly, speaker, what take his side, NDC ni. On one casan's waka. Say or no dear. Clearly, no, you can't end this by Parliament. And you could see from his demeanor.
Oh, what can say NDC in about Parliament?
Oh, but so about parliamentarian as on a ticket of NDC.
Noon fat say
exactly that's what I'm hammering on.
So what can I say more can after say yes when and I send a Juma Yumua.
Now yes when in na walking. Yes when in near more. I mean he's a lawyer, he's smart. What he has here. Near more chess or fair. A chess or fair. And I mean Yankasa say he's weak. He's weak. Why are you not cracking the whip? He's weak. That is what he's saying.
And he's
that's man no person can you know.
Now person come.
Exactly. No when Timmy can also say majority in a week. The leadership of majority in a week. How? Or such a Mr. Bonsu, honorable. On your speaker. Minuya first is it Oseusu? Joe Wise, or Tia Ed Super say MPP for and say, or I did another
Parliament.
Oh, Master Tobo.
Oh,
Casidam Tiama.
Your talking proves that you don't know. Do you know it's a whip system Parliament?
Naziru.
Parliamentary on whom they were whip system.
Naziru. Oh, Cassano, Naziru, Shamani. Oh, Cassano, oh, be not Troy, and Tibis, oh, be a Tro. And
or tia some more Kenyan and say, Baby a week. Baby a week. Na yaka, and yaka, ye only des Abba Lidi. Na 8th parliamentary, or no Kasaka, so a week. Because what kind of catch us, we have rules and regulations. Governor, Marco Quick, the immediate past speaker. You could see that he was fair and Parliament. I mean, things were moving on there. Yeah, said
Sanya Walker speaker, dear no. Dear now, what did he say? Was a speaker ye? Yeah, on ye. Nano, honorable Canada, Japan, dear or debate chuja near Samuel Lukuja to Blackwa, North Tom Rashebe, Jenny, so dear Barbe chuja echi. Speaker, no one can say, oh, there be oh, one year permission free me honomo. Eti dear na ususu say oh eni nanka we say speaker yebwe en 1 year ye
speaker timin sorry pam enko fa ba mfam bo adwasafo so be trigger issue no parliament enya MPP fo nko na go NDC any MPP e de na omo so mo ye se mo free say wanye ni ye a speaker ka say
we have no complain mo nam na mo complain what is the NDC ni be go complain say adwasafo mba parliament
mo de to abla menye so
on parliament
okude to abla kwa menye so MPP ni
correct
na no e na ode aka why won't you put into action
said then na no
we know say
that's you enyemedwuma so
yes say nipa na mba parliament for good 15 working days wa form mra parliament nhihye mu what you say NDC 40 ho meboa enti mo twen makene Japan aba be kan MPP fo aka ansa na mo so maka easy enema bi ho mamon fam wadre so wonim se nipa na form mra ka eye na kuje to black honorable aba be gina na ado danko akufu ado otu kwan bi ase ni say sabio na ko otu kwan ko mfa ka nko what you say enema bi ho mamon me enye en say ye pe vote nti ne ye keka sabe nsama look se nipa na anye me I don't catch na ado danko akufu ado ni MPP we do not condone certain things say if the thing is A, let's say it's A, we don't say as if it is A. So wanye ni ye or parliament. So I disagree with release now purported to come from speaker. No? Say one man one granting any. I mean, what kind of? I mean, we are nice idea. No, wanye ni just trigger the issue, and then the speaker will also deal with it appropriately.
Mo medase. Yeah, fisa no. Fisa topic no. Na odunya ko. Yen show mine sikasem. Baby asabi yegina. Sa wo hwe woni a wonim sikasem mu. Obi ti se soafo dada ya na wo hwe o man sikasem so. Se tepa sem a wodi tudwa se yenunu ye ho na yesre. O man ni yenyina ye wo sikasem ho. Se mpanimfo ancheki bold steps say entotoye a ye ni ye pese ye free ahohiehia mu. Aman bia se obi antumi nyina ne na so ti ne adi gu fom ni. Na da bia so ne adi data be kire yekoye a yanhwe ya o man no ebeji agu. E ma hye bedwa ma chia me hene so asan ka se yanhwe ya bosome miensa chiri no sika kora adi betua ka no ebeye den. Yanhwe o man sika sem ba bia gina ntotoye aban yi eye.
Akuya se honorable sir tepe be kan sa abenso e Ghana ni onye from so but yeah manati as say lazy way of managing economy under their previous administration enya sa na tie ne o
they hini lazy way
no nyo no lead here me kwa IMF no
kwa IMF na lazy way
pa ekuya
sa
enyo no lead here dey kwa IMF no onim fro na ko gina se to onim fro enye so man bia but looking at yenye situation no onim fro na ko gina se onim fro na ko gina se he should just sit back constructively. He can criticize. We have nothing against that. But you say, yeah, born a man, so I could train now we are sueni and then to brother Bekasa. Na said na onima and the NDC4 on my economic team who and honorable don't go lady. Please, he should sit back and just on no. He should sit back. And yes, you see, and honorable don't go lady and this economic team.
No, NDC for your matcha brewa what
we are na ye bi look here come mine sika semo now me ya na me dey 2016 say na do danko ekufuado ye ba na catch Ghana for say monji ye ndi na mo for mine nhyɛnsa ampa Ghana for tie yesu frɛ ehunu say nsɛm a ye ka no sabi nyansa wo onom to abane de mine na do danko ekufuado hyɛ Ghana for bo say ye tisika so na so kom de ampa ye ba ye hu say it is castle accommodate now so wo hwe from 2016 up to date me nkwa chire me port issues because ye sika say most of Ghana most of ye sika yenya no fakese na efiri hono eneba ye mfa Ghana Port and Harbours Authority GRA combined ye mfa hono yenya sika kese look stability containers import Ghana yenye export nation ye import nation share importer aba oman ye gusu a ye combine there but I can ye do 80%. I can give you clear indications under NDC na se share say me ye the same phone and the same pen here dey ba ye hwe me menim na ya ma me bo ye hwe me nu enanim na ya ma no bo ye hwe ne colors na ya ma no bo ye hwe me colors na ya ma me bo. Now, and a bibia babe pepe. So, what the bar way the bar me the bar na se way near the bar. So, once it in a bit, once in a bit, once in a bit, a pepe. Now, yeah, ma ubi en kosurensi ubi. Tie, ye team.
What does it mean?
Oh, master.
I don't understand. I'm part of this table.
No, I'm not addressing you. I'm addressing her. Until we are meeting each other.
Oh, address ye tie for ni a phone 90. Chemuna yem koye.
And no, and a ye kase. You cut it across your business community, no. Bibia ba be fair play.
By doing what?
Oh, why won't you let me talk? What you say? Your bibia be cut it across. So what the banner would you one city? I mean the bar with you one city.
And only paperless system na said.
Absolutely. What you say? And a honum aba be fair. Business is a movie. Yen fa Ghana en konkosia pampazo en fa konkosre. Biem said the one no. Na do danko kufa catch say otisika so enso accommodate e no ni sika na ye twe no ene no kakra ye ba ye ba to ye benya ye no hwe so man bia be ye yi a efiri ne dache maso ye se de ne be ye educate ye nuanom nkwala no what you say ye ba be ye free SHS o kan obe catch say Ghana for ye kase accommodate bibia mu free SHS and na ye hu so faso o kyan na be hu so faso Ghana sika sem enye dadada na do danko akufuado baby a yedi free eba bedri akuya metimi aka kire say ye koyenim na ntotre na ode agu hono no eye che na beche na enka ho nti ye stre Ghana for say wonum nya abotre ye de nya wode wenum beka e na on beka se ni so aba begina so atoto ayampia wo Ghana for ye be stre onum say edin ye hwe ye free covid mu e na ye be oman no ye ko covid mu eye wiase aman nyina wo ye ko mu no sebe na adodan kwakufor wo hwe niam ode toto akwan so oman electricity oman ye nsuo enye obia na timi yes a enye oman bia de timi yes a in kakra we don't expect at the moment you be free covid mu abana na niam asan so flourish yen ka se Ghana yet sa manone dabi in kakra yenim se sika sam edin enu tena hwa mpanyimfo kate taxes bi enu ena ya san so de abase se de be betimi akoye nim no yempe e-levy oman bia de to de aban onye adwuma mfa mpemfa so bia ono mom jeje to no de tua timamufo ka nkete eno ni sika na yete so okọ abrochire okọ park wo car even baby a wa wote krampo no park wo car yeje wo to ene ye hwe Ghana hanom se property rate ni pass ni tua property rate ni pass no property omu tua property rate what you say just even Dubai ha krampo no baby a wote ya ye electronics gate wo okọ park a utua ho to Ghana na adodan kwakufor ado ene oman mu ni nyina no ye se ye de wo na emum eto nkete na ebetua no ene ebet nti na omo expect je de Ghana be kwakwaje ye kwakosi arowa na ya ka chese mamu mfa asumesi ana obentin nyumum da bia ne de ye ntime nye nti ye toto asre Ghana for se isika sam de ye nka se aye from na emum bebi ebe free ye aye de aduru na ye de kono se Ghana for bona na adodan kwakufor ado akiri dom wono bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akiri dom nka kanka ebe duru bebi a ese ye duru edin de yen kasa enya den ye kasa ne ntro ne ye de ye nuanom de wonum pe vote ne ti no won be kana in opposition de won sem be breaka but in government so we are strategic on kroto anyampia bebre on kasa da bia anyampia po wuntu bi magana fo no hu reality yen kasa aye from na yembo ya boso mu yi we should fasten our belt now we know say wo de ba me de ban kakran no eno mfantefo se tietia na o mabodambo obo nti keten no oba me yedu bebi ma o de yedu
yeah fasten your belt send your walking no wabo bibi so saa enhyehyeye a mudi kan baaye mampani abedi akire ene embirika support yes o paperless system ye de hwena yayi katahye ne proye afri ho ne edi ho ene mo se akonhumasika kora ye ka se ye de ma aban atena ye eni enwuma mu no ya teso o hanche mu aduo 20% ena onmuyanfo se tepe ka se we entimi nye hu sam niema amudi gu akwan mu se ye de tuatua ntokuro na oman ne yatumi agina na so na IMF ya akwadwudwuma ye nkoi no ena mu bu hu nkonta akosi sen wo ka portudie no ena wo betumi aka se because of sa paperless system ni tikatahye ne pro na free port honomo enu nti enne sika yenya wo ho no akosoro mu bu hu nkonta mbu ne sen
akuya se ye kase katahye free port ho na ya nka no kore because still you will nipa ye ni nipa na ye adwuma wo port ho no what you say na mmom se wo hwe intervention at NPP administration led by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia economic management team at the Bayana a team cut down over 80%.
Rather,
sir, human interface.
No?
Right. And I increase your revenue. What I say, I increase your revenue.
And that's why you free port one
akosro. And I'm not beginning me catch was say first no. Na me because of my party colors. Me the idea we buy a bedroom 100,000. Bring you any party colors or buy a bedroom 2 cities. What I say. But send with intervention now buying the abano. Yeah, Jimmy 100,000. Yeah, John also 100,000. It increases the revenue of the state. But what Jimmy 100,000 watching in 2 cities, rather depreciate it. Well, and no, and I say a one stepper a buying the aba. On to me find the boom. Emma, I want you woman. Yeah, I feel na ye nyini kakra. Ye drew pempesubia. I see a two and ye treeable. And yes, I said your mockers and Kayan Tumrika Rambo Sadabu. Yes, I need my a yen kakranka. Systematically, we will get there. Well, and I ye catastrophically be every hole. And I increase your revenue also. ebi no sand by 20% yet so Ghana 40 yase one ma yati efi one mo te ase
almost then 20% so I don't understand what is being discussed. I'm part of this table. 20% ban on what is of what 20% of what
Naziri won't say government expenditure and penny for say or much so hanche mo
the government expenditure and all can port so that is because it's talking port
won't tell you can
well massa won't say her sorry what her just follow the conversation what
is port that 20% are not then one kasa can you no come on she's not MPP communicator who now we MPP communicator then port and I say government revenue
Naziri on answer to you. If you say, what's in your personal sphere?
Until I answer to you, this is not money. 20% now can won our car say or say a buying revenue. You said so. That is what I'm asking him to answer me. I want to be part of this discussion.
You are communicating, no? Obi na itself say for half.
Baby, so I just want clarity so that I can answer the things. I'm allowing him. What I want to know, 20% to say or more reduce, you know, is what a port, a government expenditure a day. I want to know. Won't I know? Won't you help me?
Asama Mekanti
said you said so. He didn't say so, but you are not talking for MPP. He is talking for MPP.
Yet 20% na Eba Ghana, your foot on the general public enjoy no yenso yehuno and sana yehunu so say abana sanso de yakose or bomode no ama Ghana so yaye mfirijuma mine. They started one district, one factory. Yene kakra. Osha over 100 factories in the air running. Yenu anoma sebi na wonum tifie no. Ono so yeyi we ebinum afri fie e ma ne wonum yedwuma. So one city crumple na omoje no e month crumple na ombetimi adibi ato wonum ho atontade ama wonum maame no etua wonum hospital bills. These are some of the things that abane dia to ye buy no. Na ye unemployed graduate association. Sabiu se napko ye say we've been able to sustain ye nuanom keten no nkakra eyomo free sa tibia no ene ye ni unemployed graduates association e wo honom napko wom gradually na wanyini na wo ko wanim what I say ye guso a ye ne nkakra ye mpage o man no fan konkoma IMF na ekuta obi na o chere se fa ha ye ni say memfo obi adwuma that is not what we are saying and into the year to Australia Ghana for say one mundi na nado dan kwekufu ado echi nkakra na yemfa odo ene akoma pa ye wo se ye de beboa ye man ye de be build ye man yemfa nta ye leader na ye wo na echi na yenhwe na yendi hyehyɛ no so eye friend saying 11 no yemmoa na yempass teku sempoa dama yen contribute na se oman ni ye a de bi metimi dem sese mebo aka se me teku me sempoa na ama oman no ayeyi because Osha Ghana, you have a good name, and then another rank you forward. Yes, is it TDJs? And that's also penny or be Kasa. Oh, no more teacher.
And no problem, as I say, former minister, Kasa, Babia, Momo de Monia Shano. It is saying near TDJ Saka. And na yenina son Kasa nunti, or minor koye. A memona ye buono, Ghana forces say. Because near comparison, my way. Say ye behwe enkontabuo data ne sei na ekoro TDJ si o man no ekoye nipa no eti o man num ne sesen mo ankasa no mo hwe say o fa district assembly common fund wo se kwa dodo sen na atwumi akọ adesuafo a wonum Ghana fo ye de wakwa me no ne scholarship o musu ye sika maaye eno no enya niema wo se ye reka so eniema ne nkoye ye toto sense e behwe praises e free obi ho ba se o se o man ne ye nti o man ne ye
Ekuya ye nyina de TDJ so kan but ye kan e de kan asem what you say one mo tie akire ye se de otwa sare odim se na akire akire to do di wachi e na obey de obehwe no waka so it confirms the a year statistics ye de abeto abonten NDC for ehu ni say ayayam tuo ama wono ma one former finance minister ono so oba beka bi you see district common fund assembly are okay any union one man on asika enkwe Ghana for me kojom ukojom minu ekojom yen kasa bibia ye totin yen kasa bibia ye so da bi ye kasa na sabi an di no kran tre Ghana for yen nim se asetena mu ayeden hwe ye free covid mu ba ya ni what you say enye bibia nso na ye ba ya no ho ekuya Ghana na atete apansam se kontebi atete apansam se kontebi
mo ba mfie sei
se wo hwe mfie a ye ba mfie ye mfa se ye wura mfie nsia mu ni na ye baji free mfie nwotwe nsem what you say until you don't expect say dey mfie sia ebe ni ye but if say wo compare ya ye ni ye but ye nyenwie ya ye ni ye ba ye nyenwie ye meye sa comparison because Ghana for and to about my say ye make us say we ye say dabi ye de ne say ye ba bebu oman no eno nti ye ne Ghana for na ebu man no nti kakra na ye be srefi Ghana for no eno ne ye di bu man no ye mfa Ghana hyebrem kwhye broni nsem enkonkwaji sika na ne say ye ka kire ye say ye de Ghana kwhye IMF nsem na ye ka kire say ye nso ye nyina ye mfa nkonkogu Russia for no ye ne Ukraine for nkoko a we have nothing to say than to obey because wakwakoji secretary ni pakro no ho sana ndisi for bob na ya push ye say nkonkoye na na dodan kwaku for ne ba me ono mo enye sada eno nti na ye tutu ahye Ghana for say sa 11 no moma ye nyina ye mfa na komapem 1 cedi 2 cedi 50 pesos na ye tua ayesen toboa ye kwa sorry a ye tutu boa kakra ye kom mosque ye kan yakoma ye de kakra na ye de atutu say ye mosque minim say ye nwan kom mosque say obi o issue na say wonam de ba akoma pa na ekwa rom no before we are be free asori de na mosque wakobia no o de kakra tum because opese ye boa de solve ni pa ko ni issue ni ma no saa na tie oman buo no saa na sisi akwakoba ye de yesi yemfa nkwagelo yemfa Ghana hyebrem kwhye obi nsem yankase yen contribute ni enye na evia yankasa so ye dua yasanso adi eno na Ghana fo ena na dan koku fo ada ni MPP ye toto asre ye ho se ye
me free usoi no yi levi asem a wo ka se mo sre Ghana fo meboe no wa hwe mo ankasa e free mo ho ba se Ghana fo mo amo no a ase mo animre se mo de be ye adwumo first of all se mo betumi age atomo a parliament o mo hia numbers say mo side enra wutie deputy chief whip your woman minority side a say omko house o ha minority for no kra edoso esen mo nhyehyɛ no so a wɔsɛ mo de to pono so mo ye ho adwuma speaker na ka sɛ ma ye ready mo mfamra beto sabre obi nim ne mo ye fa ho nti mo sre Ghana fo ade no ade na mo de ba no mo mani abere sɛ mo de ba de
akuya waka sɛ ye co-parliamentary any numbers no men dispute that fact because honorable Joseph and co-parliament nti no nkwampo etimi answer question no speaker bob na say why ready yan famra sabi and this nika Joseph so robo ahwefom udi agura de beto wani what you say your leadership now parliament no they are also strategic wo yen jira ho ma on tobo ba ana on tutu anu ma on va ma kire ne ebisa umbisa say anu ma be ni akoto din what you say he ma men ka sam kiro and I'm saying it today say nyame ya adom na bre ne nyame na dodan kwaku fa no ba omia ade a pese de bo Ghana ho bre a NDC for say yam pene because of vote or more paint no say pass e-levy me ka fon ye kura me ni bibia say NDC for bo mu ntimi twam da mba be polish no e-levy say omo kura de bibia be ka ho because Ghana for be call them to an account to say yem pese be call IMF view because e-levy no e ade a ye hwa eboa oman Ghana as if you want to hear say enye could ye wu because it's almost 2 minutes no no more yes ade no ekuya we will not in MPP any Ghana for we will not succumb to a speaker at appropriate time one more prepared nkata na at appropriate time mbekwa kole na mpanifo atena se enti nye say ye ready I ready pa because ye pese ye small man Ghana enti I ready Mr. Medasi
adehye odonya akon ene ya tene nka no MPP communication team member Naziru so mine
my boy homeboard is as senebe ya made to me I contribute effectively you know na me pese me TBBB as but me ntimi enya kwan the edikai let me put it on record say woko the port and na senia yoma esi edi akoniaba ene senia yatoto nyoma wo hone bibia no me no nyina obegidi say emra ena obehihye answer wetumi achieve that objective. It is under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Ghana for yet to minya the Ghana Trade Commission law. It was a bill. Trade Commission law. It is also under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I was then at the Ministry of Trade and Industry in 2015. And in the Ghana Trade Facilitation Law. I created a platform and the era important. And again, Obi Biara Obe Kachre say, Baumia at the paperless system and a port. Kachre say me.
And na Abba.
And you don't know the buy.
Correct. Or the buy.
Correct. Say, President Rawlings Abreso, Nebisa said GC net, our mobile Ghana, then or mobile, no more better time your normal answer. Bisa GC net, when did they come to this country? And what did they come to this country?
So why are you going comparing GC net in it?
Sabre no ana paperless system no.
Yes, start here.
Hey,
correct.
Nazir.
Correct. Ebe payment there. I am telling you, when we were in office, you have 26, you're saying, interfaces. At the port. 26 processes.
GCnet not the paperless buy.
Yeah.
GCnet rather brought now you was Asikuda.
GCnet did.
Hold on. Near was Asikuda. And Asikuda na people. And obey a crat about. Tobo. Let me educate you. Let me educate you.
I like education.
Let me educate you.
I want to be educated.
Because of baby are free.
Me, I don't even care. I don't even care. So they are not a man member.
Asikuda.
Oh,
you are misleading people. No, you are yes.
But you should educate me on what I don't know.
Very well. That's what I'm doing.
So what did GCnet do?
What's GCnet be?
Correct. Na you Asikuda. Na you crat about say. Semi import ba me fa. Me kwa kwaji wo kasa for na ma choro na me de akọ na o process na ma kwa family me pese me export to asa eni asi GCnet emra GCnet emra be den ma men kan
emra be den my time no dey kasa
so eba
den oh tell the people what GCnet is coming to do.
Let me educate you.
No, but you can't. It is my topic. I mean, I'm a man who can't say umbrella. My time. Correct. And I may say GCnet. Omo baso omo bed. Then I can continue. They be obi I was saying oya na radio. We bet me nyabotre na yesisi no. Obi nso bet me ama nani abre ma yesisi no. So obi I was saying oya ni nyoma. Into me see omo bed then they are continue. GCnet bed then.
And yes Ghana Community Network embra.
Embed then.
Oh nyabotre. Enti GCnet mbra omo be yi Asikuda no emfiri ho enti se ka wotie ka se
my point is made.
Oh
that's all my point.
Asikuda no fi wa GCnet buy no sabre na paperless system no still that so ho
ene ne asema me be ka na eni ho GCnet buy wo be print GCnet more so woni am 1000 a wo betimi a print document be 2000 sheets enti o ka se GCnet dey as a paperless buy, they paperless buy.
I know what I'm talking about.
You don't know, Masa. You are trying to mislead the people of Ghana.
Single window. Everybody.
So it's a single window also paperless. Single window is also paperless.
What do you understand by single window?
No, you're talking about
what do you understand by
you are disputing the fact.
I don't know what
paperless buy. And you're talking about
what do you understand by single window? Tell the viewer.
No, you go ahead.
No, I'm giving you a chance. David, what do you understand by single window?
You go ahead.
You don't know what you are talking about.
I don't know single window.
And I call single window. Ghana port. One more importers, exporters, processes,
export to single window. Hey, Nazir. That is misleading people. Export to single window.
So, you
export, transshipment, transit.
Even the laws, the Ghana Trade Commission law, are born by the framework within which you can do your single window, the Ghana Trade Facilitation Law. Obey nyoma we nyina no. So I just say no to war Parliament in ya ho emboso amane say obi improve the system na and yes say ono and I best start ebi BCB. That is the point I'm making.
Paperless,
the point that I want to continue to.
Almost started and obi beto aso no we because Ghana
we paperless no. Who tell you? Who tell you say you wear paperless?
Now we don't.
David, who tell you say you wear paperless? Correct. And I say it is still in progress. The reason why I say it's still in progress, for instance, say mekoto nyoma if the paperless system should work very clear. Mekoto nyoma sisi.
But is paperless system working? Is it working?
Odonya komeba. O say that you do here.
That make a say. Say oto nyoma sisi ya. Na in a system just a custom system no so paperless baby anymore before we back even to the custom say oh me turn your ma say or price I will be to ya they will be bia ewo won't come back in Ghana today if you say what could see an amount duty what now ko ba
I have clear evidence here. I have the evidence here.
Yes. Correct. Good. Because the duty is simple and your rocket sign. Hey. The duty is in dollars. Our dollar is not stable. It is a walk on there, now dollar near 3.5. Now you're the amount duty. In the next hours, dollar near 4.5. Now about between us at 3.5 for now.
And paperless system.
Of course, but that is one of the systems. That is one of the issues. Maybe. The second issue, you know, so NSA. Wouldn't say
this is paperless.
Wouldn't say your mom is holding your ma
19,000. Meet me at Nnawotwe Yi.
In a running paperless system.
I just instruct customers.
I am very effective. Your man be doing ne. Ubeti me clear your man by evening. But in Ghana, it is not done so. Up to today, it's not so.
Why you and Yemeni bin and saying from near Adansi Kitani. May can refer no because or a freight forwarder or agent apart from him being MPP communication team member no. Eti from near walking. Se nipa ne dia dance e che say oh say ne ye no pempenso a ye duro ni now say enye sa nti na mi say asa wo dance no
correct because nipa no te ha no ontina ha enkasa ma freight forward ote ha enkasa ma government bia ye pesa ye to ababa no let's understand what I'm saying
dance no
correct I think what started all this whole argument, the fact is there's a Baumia and a started paperless in this country. That is the whole argument I want to debunk. That it is not true. That is the argument I want to debunk. And we follow the process and we want to say there have been several initiatives among for the let's move forward to the issues of the economy.
The same item. I can sit here and pay my duty online.
So what the paperless, and I will say, de bois in trade facilitation, no problem. But what the trade, and as a traders, you know, importers and exporters, say, mede in Shishayabeba, now met me jinaso, now me yin your manua, bet me when they said, your ma ebe, a 2 city number ton, made the bagana bet me out on the 3 cities, enyam and faswo efribu. Unlike the current situation, say woko ports na woko usika it depend on how dollar no has survived for today until now or price different or price different. That is exactly what this gentleman was talking about. Say and indeed under NDC there was nothing like different price for different individuals. Your benchmark value it is very important for me that my party wants to discuss the paperless.
Your party wants to discuss.
Yes, because it has been discussed here. It has been discussed here. And I'm saying it has been discussed here. My party wants to discuss it. You will not allow us to discuss it.
Yes, center paperless no.
And I'm saying, and your paperless in Kwana America. Me come as
party percent, me party percent paperless in the no, by some
party.
And yes,
I didn't know.
And topic you want to call paperless.
And yache mua.
And I'm correct. Una wo person party. I am sitting here for my party, not for you.
But my party there, and your party ni
And a topic now here can paperless. Topic.
I mean,
correct. And I made discussing. Correct. And America say so catch him say paperless. NDC time no BG duty different. Now Yaju will be different. It is a palpable lie. That is why I'm contesting.
That is what you are saying is false.
As a free forward.
What you are saying is false.
Your benchmark values.
Benchmark values. No, he's misleading people.
Benchmark values. Benchmark values. Say what bar? You share some benchmark values. You have duty. Don't why you be bound. And one year the age you have payment. And MPP for a bar your car say some benchmark values no crown. Or more when they say Ghana for brain to a mobile better so ama aboso kai for force for any kikamu. And indeed that is what they did last year. And on mobile this year and so can say they want to bring back the full benchmark value. Those are the
benchmark values no last year 2019.
Okay,
last year
introduction no last year.
Introduction
benchmark values no. A brand penny 4 years say ye de be adwuma no. It was in 2019. Abusia ye twa ho agya abafo nka so aba ba e beto adwumadie ne so. Abusia san emmakwa ba Adom TV so enie na Nnawotwe adwumadie na yeguso ayede ema wo. Ye Naziru Mohammed wo fie hasada so na Odronyako Bernard MPP Amanyoko communication team member NDC Amanyoko no communication team member Naziru so wo fie say Naziru to aso na simayen.
Good. Inti the America say it is never true. Say NDC abreso na obi ba or you show when man amount of value. Now when so buy you him on the same commodity. It's never so in any port in Ghana. It's a fact. I mean the documents are there. Will be biara.
It is not the port who gives value. Customs GRE.
The nyomano eba obi enim senior and nyomano siku obi enim items no any omo values. One of the key factors I have as a importers the issue of instability of the city. As I speak to you, omo egusua faces our issue. Inti say a buying officer will be obetimi the abwa importers and exporters are. I think that is the area. Indeed, that is where Bawumia has consistently says obey bibi surunku Ghana for nyina yehwe ehun so obey obetivi ayi bibi afa ho. Now, on the issue of the economy itself, say me no yete ha ene na ye be yehwe han na ye de aye no na MPPC na NDCC na MPPC na NDCC mehwe my mega mention if people like Bagben when say about 40 years of his life or around presidency and governance up to ebepemone. So was started kasa me started kasa yan hwenia in the next few months yen to me into ejuma for ekano. Then people were thinking it wasn't and says and there's a bag we more started can then it should let you say me no no police service ebusuafo depending on him no ye catch him say yan hwenia in 3 months time yen to be ntuaneka sa na me nua oye nurse sa na me nua oye police me nua oye teacher any 1 year oye banjuma nyina no yan hwenia in 3 months time yen to be ntuawo na situation ben and a woman those are the things we need to be asking ourselves. So situation a woman no en yet to that extent then and a person ye hu ye nyina ye fie yetimu se me ye papa e wo fie na nkwala be ko school yere yare me maso then your kekan issues wo ho se de bia me di pizza metimi at pizza no so anamebwa to get to solve some of this problem intina ye ka kire o man penyi se ne de bia o sorry a for play Nigeria 14,000 an hour. Ye catch you say anka obetimi aka for Ghana play na anka obeti say sika no so na anka wo de aboa yen ye catch you man penyi say sa sika no a ene hopes na do e be catch yen say ye de 20,000 man say on fa nkoma oba bi no sa 20,000 no o de kwhye bibi anka be boa ama chalk ande wunkwala akura enya chalk emfa ye mfa nkire o made no ye betimi enya sa sika pudu a ene ye catch yen say PPA boss enye me na America 1 year walk say I was all returning 5 million Ghana cedis to the good people of Ghana. As I said, Sikana could in the same one, and yeah, crime passo. Those issues so na ye catch us say, share, Nesiano, ye benye sika, Edia Huan until we get to where we want to go. Now we'll be catching say, winning in an de obeja, I'm a Ghana for the Sikano, I'm a man Casambe use Sikano say I'm a pair, Nemia Mabejimu E-levy. May come to the Ghana for share that. MPP for Timinya Akukudro. Ekatire Ghana for Nyina so omoja ye vezin. Tobu, omo pep tobu sikanokra because of e-levy. Etumi cost starting say okay we are Ghana ni want to be telephone number without getting Ghana card. Would be register to get Ghana telephone number. Obetimi dia ye momoa, obetimi asenu obi something. Hey, MPP for let us not forget this is an agenda. Me jidimu say and ye mumu no MPP for 7 billion no more can no more target you. Oh yeah, passy e-levy vein and they could do hospital. I want to win to your cash bill. Yako I be catch us to your mumu. esan say utua cash ya sika ira ukodu DVLE na obetua ya say odebi aban djuma na say yenje cash ya say yenje cash ya ira enti obi antua mumu ukotua sa de no mumu ha sa 1% 1.7 angel so meant na vie nka say wo ye 11 ya pass abi ntua bi mu the government has a big agenda wo pese ugimi tumu aban ya etuminya akukuduro ede ye promise eto ono ankasa ne manifesto mu say central region for obeye haba amount okodu central region na ye bisano a wase on kasa da. This is the kind of government we are dealing with. Don't underrate them. Omunim ni omu ye pepepe. The e-levy is not targeted at that 1.7% 1% omoje ewo mumu transactions in so omu great grand agenda. Sasikan omo beji eye krono. This government don't deserve that money. Ninti America say they don't deserve it. They say sika abedu omo nsemu didano. Many will say we are talking over 365 billion about we Bosuya kwa waji. Name bisa say yes under Mills yaji Bosuya under Kufo yaji Bosuya under John Dramani Mahama yaji Bosuya. But I can give you some of the example under President Mills Mahama administration. One more G first Eurobond on Mokoji here they say a 12 gas project and then a 12 gas project na ama ijuma ma osu be pamo nyina enye ijuma eye. Yem flare ye gas bium. To say etua no ho etumi ema ene the bibi biara yenye free wono eye ye fancy mfaso because any kabia yetua afa ho bio as the same thing ena John Dramani Mahama so ede Ghana sika kofa a Mary plant buy sa Mary no ene yenya ho mfaso ama ende dum so ba Ashanti region tun otokoko so tintu so kokko tire aban no ye de Mary no na akọ ho akoso problem na ye sense o ka tire yen say every month be amfaso every year amfaso Ghana benya free America eye 300 billion and also eye stable ye ties kan nyina wi amane abaye de amfaso na free mu ba me srebi bisa MPP for say these two examples I showed you say ye the Ghana sika na koye they should give me the example say omunso sika 365 billion or more jibushi akeke omunso antira me example of these two things are material. Let's see that the country is progressing. These are the things that Ghana for ABC say. Inti and they yeti o more petrol more air 10 cedis per liter. 10 cedis. In do I make sure 99999. Air 10 cedis per liter. Now, in front of air, what are we telling Ghanaians? Is it the same government that and say we are moving the country's economy from taxation to production? Is it the same government? Sa government in a case of moving from taxation production, Mr. Remy says our government, we are back and say we apologize, like Kufo did when he says, oh, bet me the 45 ministers around the country. We open so to me, all the ministers fast, or back. Because it's a man of Mecca, and so me want to say mean to me. Has he apologized to get the good people of Ghana get along with him? Like former President Mills said, oh, bet me, say one-time premium for NHIS. Oba Obakachi Ghana for Mina Mekan, so me want to say Adian to me. And he apologized to the good people of Ghana. Ghanaians continue to follow him. Abai way our car said he's moving from taxation to production. Wabeka said on to be you, and today pushing us, pushing taxes down our throat. Beka said prisoners. Saban Wabai apologizing. Why doesn't it have even respect to the ordinary Ghanaian? Womo sa line yet to Abamao. Now Wakasa. Waka ni awope obeya waye ni awope yene nam o ka kire nse woni sika nti wo pe sika yen pe 11 ma ye ka kire nse de bi ja plane na wo fa no da no a yete akwan so 1 o'clock wi aga na form bre won kokora embubuafo ni nyina eti wo machine so ye demonstration na na do dan kwakofa do kofa plane no you have $14,000 an hour ebe pay me de won buy what plane de ko.
Now we are another Kufado.
What for plane? The same plane. Yeah, now who James said, does this man think about the good people of Ghana? Does this man think about the ordinary Ghanaian? Man, took wine last week. When took wine?
What's another plane on my?
Our took wine last week. Everyone Mr. One of Kasa, a man for taking it serious. Because we are referee. Brain Ben and Ronaldo, they quite or two last week.
All Conor near Chintimini.
Me come says, I play now, you order 14,000. I don't know what they call it. MVP, I can't play no one. That is what I'm saying. Last week, Bande, me say last week was 14,000. Last week in a quarter. So Waba. On the play men on the play men acquired. Catch a Ghana for. What do you say? Waba play men on the coin. They be owning catch a say and share who can be see speaker the and so but so me and say no crowd the what can we ya ye sika entuaka aban yi so what can say oh no mo sika ni ho no mo e levi ya wo ka say enkontabuo na Ghana fo hia eti se Ghana fo benya nkontabuo a menyi ni senka bibi be si kwan say bia ye beje to di nti na yemma e levi ma ye ni akiri sika na wo je no empanifo a kire ni ode koye se o ye de bi beboa mabunu benya adwuma ye ye de bi beboa empuntudwuma infrastructure bekoso ye ni akire wasem na wo kan ye no sen na ne emasiko sense ye beka se ya ye nim se sika ni o manimu ye nya sika ntuaka ba ye so ye ntiase correct ye ntiase because said ye tisese no akwese wo de kenten na kunsuo for so long as say wo de kenten na be kunsuo nsuo bia wo de begu mu no be sansa wedu fi enti na ye ka che say sisa kenten no eno na ye ka sisa kenten no na pa bucket bra o de nsuo a wo benya bi de akodu fi that is all we are talking about enti wo mampanyin hyehyɛ no on sisem sa sika basa yese no on sisem and me no ka say yes ye the $120,000 and akogu adwasafo accountable sa 120,000 free
ni pay $120
free be $1
dollars since analysis say dollars and this is for say
one the man say konfanye the sika no free sika no ntimi mboa school feeding simple school feeding program and Ghana for womo ye say MPP women organizers. That is the most sad thing I made about this about M11. One more women organizers and a school feeding. And the school feeding is in arrears for close to 6 months. And Kwalano, a bit more jai, a biani or Modeba. And Kwalani because Kwamundi biani. And Bra Yehu Nalerugu or something in the northern region 3 days ago, one with demonstration and Kwalano say your mom with biani. It is all over this country. So all these issues, you know, one share and one say Bibia to Chima serious share. I've come to realize MPP abaya na nado dankwa kufado dano. I not doing say or mine for so long as I hear say Kwame Nkrumah the founder of Ghana and you monanano. Or mobile or mobile or mine go and found. I mean that is what I've come to understand because nobody in his rational defense and thinking ever to say I have behind ama to say sir in some way ato ono any mindful.
Yeah, that's it. Abusia Naziru Mohammed na yatene nka no. Madwenche ba akumienu ene Facebook no edi ehwammo eti YouTube na adwenche no manfo edi bi afana John Jones kwadwo asante de ya wode aba. Osi 11 no mimi hu ne se ye ka enema a emwa emma omam no entumi nkoso a 11 ka ho 11 ntumi emwa ma oman no nkoso nti Ghana fo a why wadwen se opese oman no koyie no one more modern entechi na 11 no yento entwene sada so na abele de ye ode efi nunwa aba abele ediwe na adwenche efi nunwa na abatwemu osi ebiwai mamenchia woni abadwafo ene anwumre na mesewa kache na ziyu se o address issues no a nokremu facts onfa ento pono so abele ede ye ode ababetwemu eno no ena se Obama ediwe efi suhum ena eba o se bi wai mechia woni abadwafo nyina na Debbie Naziru nidin enye Ibrahim Muhammad nidin ede Naziru Muhammad Alhaji Naziru Muhammad o se kashe Naziru Muhammad ma me se ye ka potin sem no se ye ntoatoaso a ye wonipa bi ya checks ne niema beda edi se wosikasem niema enkoye bisanse eno ekosi sen ewo omamamuom wabra na omote ase ena Christian JD ya wode aba osi ebiwan mamenchia woni abadwafo ene anope na mimisa se 11 no ya anya ntuma anya bia oman no enyeye ana abusia yedem live mamenko odonya koso yebekọ utactia wana yede etuapo
okay me da se mini Naziru ka se bi se port issues, still and another now let me tell you, without missing what I say, fine under NDC, one baby, but at the port, not every single week, Tuesday biano, exchange rate SSA, and call for more a costro, but under another danko for Baumia, on one casan port and checking. Stable. Say a best son. I mean, over the sound document every Tuesday, Biano, you have to amend your document.
Okay, say stable and I say a buona
exchange and ya exchange rate, no.
Say Obana ye de mau net say yasa neti and
sanity, but under NDC, Obana 1 point say one and my bomb declaration. GCNS no okano. Near body declaration. And that's your body declaration, but I don't over printing baby. And ne over body declaration I'm the chairman. Me bo na se 10,000 cedis a with exchange rate no na am 10,000 cedis mentimi entua de na e next week about up to Monday to payment tua Tuesday and the NDC esanso increase nti esem sa kobo foforo sa no we say agents no money importers na problem o mutem de bia because we say o bume o be so jim sikedi and ene just so be obesan kwa kobo post entry na just to refresh the system. Amount pepe and
so are you telling us oko nena amount or rate na so pledge on dollar being 7.50 pesos now by next week dollar now could do 8 cities now oko obetua 7.50 pesos
and then this no currently no port system no yem for market dey no find you
they bill me say
and na make as support no beko na say last week na 7.5 town and black market 7.5 but the following week black market across 9 cities port and sasa
buy 7.5 na
and one will go to your but previously ubeko ombesa the market there and then this no chisa wo san ko bo foforo na pick market black market there no but then sasa sanity
now mama so you are telling me say you hedging wo port one
and no difference wo MPP ni NDC say catch them
no I want clarity
say ade no kosoro na still ye be maintain old one na e ka bebe mu ana unhu ne sa
mama try wade say a cost row chrome. What's a black market or more to me use so more rate no more to Tom Niema. A buy no en use sa rate no find an adio. A buy no say me ba Emma both private businessmen no any team mu for no. But who are what say bonte na so akọ increase o price me can be see asam so. And me be ya. Mr. San can't na me no smas o me ka. And then those ones are on full box is 15 cities. Tobo and then those ones are 15 cities. Beboa. Onim omugina kwa ho eyi no ba ku bia 1 city. Into ton we are when you was saying 35 cities. Na so betena ha. Who busy argument on this. Now be gina bonte be catch them say. Eye oman no taxes port e na akosoro. Wabra obi so ton wa bonte 15 cities.
What is there one ton sir? That will lead to that. What I'm saying is that let's cut this argument short. You are saying
what I say Mama comment time this one. Now we can benchmark value.
O answer na beto aso no. Yetumi aka sisu dua say enei ukoport hono na say exchange rate say na wo kan 7.5 and dollar na yesen. Say baby ejina no. Say yenya e de oniema cost system no mu hwie na ye do receipt ma wo na wa anya ne da foforo bi a bebansa asesa kora wo the old one na ebe ni e wo kan no
en kan say da foforo e week what I say
the following week
the following week no
so oba na asesa kora
oba na say asesa e wo aban no rate na o use no mu a ti o say aban no rate na o use no mu a o de ne besesa to by TS America no under NDC
move on
na every week but aban we about 2 months 6 months 3 months crumpo no na da so gina de gina enye good now share no can benchmark value enye NDC for na implement you ye kasa man bo ho bra na ye boa mo start e ye ho adwuma NPP buy na ye be hu say ampa NDC for start benchmark value ye be implementation 2019 no ye buy na benchmark value no my no e bonus sanso wo soro na buy na say da bi look so ko fa enema na de ba enema no value no fa correct and exact invoice a wo to ho no fa bra be ma 50% aban no so fa 50% 50% na wo fa no said ebe betimi aten no.
That was which year?
Said ebe ya betimi aten no ho na sika no ebe rotate within oman no mo a so wo de ka ba me ma 30%. Since that 30% betimi a revolve be twa no ho oman no mu e ba sa 30% 50% de amount we betimi assign employ amount for because we import ebe double we business ebe grow into for twitwa wo ho ene aban e use ene
Tobo educative into personal education. It's by the time one more ekasa ombeji 50 ni 30% omo de becha amount for. Na benchmark value was in operation. Then the value importers items.
Okay.
Not then omo de value.
Okay. What do we invoice about? My main start is before na benchmark value ni hono. What do we invoice about? Obi tiwa okay, adi we kura efe. Because my man no 10 cities. No the amount. Tobo. Oh, Tobo. Oh, let me Tobo. Tobo. And I make sure. Anyway, obi the aba. Okay. Before benchmark value, obi the aba. Okay, we have do. My man 10 cities. No the amount. We instead of okay 2 cities. But now, yes, it's a mobile phone. Eba. That's the thing. One brander. The same. Bibia pepe. 1,000. It cut across. Send the color would be cut across. And no and a benchmark value need to buy.
That bank and it started that 1,000 cut across. When did they start?
And I make us a benchmark value
importers items with the benchmark value. That bank almost started saying almost the benchmark value as the
and I make us say MPP be take it over no. 2016 by 2017. And I started sa value no. What you say? Sa value na NDC for mo year mo de to kotobe kuma no. Enti e wo na ban no hu se dabi. Ghana for ho chiro no nti sa de a meteso
last year
2019 ne ma Ghana for 50% and 30% ene ye di adwuma e
na 2020 e kwato apa
ene e kwato yes say eguso aye yisu
correct
yeguso aye yisu
ene omo say omo mpebi omo pese omo go back to 50% will be antu full value
what you say
and I yes
enya adwuma sisi 30% enti ma me comment
enti oji full value
yenje still
oba ase obeji
enti akua ma me ko enti ena eyi ni so no o se de o hwe na na dodan ko
Okasa obere ya titu na sembi a waka ma akoma
nti ma men komanim
David ye nko ne sa you tag die tia wana ye sorry
akua I saw ya ma menu afa no ho di because na dodan ko akufo ade bai you tag okay ye nko so o hwe ye nua no ma sabi me de maka na maka se ade ya obi di ade fama no na mmom meji me ni bi wana no ho ade na amafo ka me mfa nya adwuma what you say se teacher ni a kira de me ni wa konhyehyɛ se me bro pen we emre ne so a se me de bro na mmom se emre ne so untimi ma meje emre ne so nso na se eni ho a kasade na me ka kire se menua nka wo ba beje be no agree se me de we be ma na mmom emre no abcd nti no mentimi emfa ma nti ma me ma wo ebia 2 days and 3 days emfa nka ho what you say e kasade e se ma ba ato enye gidigidi e basa ye nua no mketo na me so bi wo school sisi a but fortunately for me you know maybe the game pa ye ni sa problem no what you say it doesn't mean say me nua no mo abonte no ye dweno wo no mo nti de e betoto asere ne say eye ya ye ho ne ye ma na wo school teachers no mo mi nya abotre e ya de o mo deserve abai no so it's if it is there give it to them eni ho akasade ene no mbeka ne ma terms
abai na fam ne ni ho
no that's I'm not saying that me ka say in quote say eni ho a e kasade na bi so abano so ni o matna enti na ya from oni o matna say kasa no but of course in every organization you get people from the other side what you say
enti ene de mam fama na zero na
ono fanya enti mam ko mani what you say enti eno no de ye to asre penny for say one ka
odonyako
ono ma adwebre onto
sadia nyoma no esi kono a media me candidate bia enye at the tertiary level go education from basic I could do tertiary enyina ejitu mu sansam wo ho bebre na senior ene ya me wanwa kakra ne se eze aban fi se wonu nyansa you talk of one so a chen se wonu nyansa esan se wo hwe wo mo ntete ya ne wo mo constitution ne se no mo ayo wo mo hyehyere se aban
NPP de AMM yes ade
wo mo nko class wo mo agye atum na emum nhyehyɛ bi nso ɛsa wo ekyire a ma UTAG for no ahonde any of members resolutions no a wo ye no metie University of Education there Winneba wo say wo empany aban position no and University of Science and Technology so University of University
of Ghana.
University of Ghana so ye there. So clearly wo could do local unions so they don't agree with the position of opinion for
Ghana near education now what can be so apacha
that say teacher for an answer university UTAG direction or mwaji atumu so mo class no in the next few weeks omo entumi to aso class it's answer wo union members no wo so wo honde no ama wo directive say mamonto the aban no aye no the long and short of it ne say we nya ni nyina kra ma wo mo wo de nya bi na fama wo no mo starting chen kwala na then we start making progress.
Ebusia Nazir Mohammed and yete ne NDC communication team member Zongo Kokosie wo NDC amanyoko nu kasamafo eno no na ye wo Bernard Odro Nyako MPP communication team member so ebeboa yefiase me so medin e de akua boachi wa yi adom na metena mu e de my chief Jerry Forsen me sorry aseda na me de ema producers a oboaye ene dache hene ena Priscilla camera ene sound aseda ena enkoma mo abusia madam asema moniti amonyim phone na